whether it be you and me to the end of eternity, beginning naturally. You gotta show me love.
Man, what did Katt Williams do, bro? Alright, so let's just start by saying he lit the internet up. He got everybody attention in the world, pretty much. I ain't gonna say world, but a lot of people attention. You know, I mean, shit, he had 15 million views and it's only been 2 days. You know, Shannon Sharp made some good money off this. Shannon Sharp made what? You know, I think every 100,000 views you get $2,000. He had what, 15 million? He had about $270,000 right now. So they kind of both needed each other. He needed Katt to get him up there, and Katt needed this platform because he's doing a tour, as we know. So a lot of shit Katt was saying was kind of, true. A lot of things he's saying are true. Shannon Sharp let him talk, let him do his thing, and people still rock with Katt Williams, man. You got to keep in mind, like Shannon Sharp did other interviews, but this by far the most. I think his next one was Steve Harvey. He do pretty good when he do comedians. You know what I'm saying? He had Dwayne Wade on there, did $3 million, talking about LeBron. But when he put them comedians on there, his shit shoot up. That's why he said, I ain't gonna ever get no more comedians on here. So it's pretty much in that order. You got to keep in mind that, in so many words, people rock with Katt because Katt keep it real. Katt's going to keep it real with you, though. He's not going to sugarcoat. He's not going to play with you. None of that shit. He's gonna tell you exactly how it is. See, Katt Williams not getting no real type of money. He not getting that Kevin Hart money, $85 million. Kevin Hart was at $9 million at some point. Now he at $85 million. Ludacris, where you get all that money from? Not rapping. Shit, you got a couple of good songs, but you ain't worth all that money. So it's got to be some truth to what Katt Williams was saying. You got to be some truth to it. My whole thing about it is there's something because everybody's saying it. Everybody's saying it. And where if there's smoke, there's fire. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not just saying it's a door. You have to wear a dress. Blood sacrifice. Like, let's not be naive. If a lot of people's talking about it, then apparently there's some truth to it. The Bible said let one or two more be a witness, but be the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying it's got to be some type of truth to it. I just had to get my take on it, because there's a lot of stuff came up in the media that I just didn't touch on, but that interview was so electrifying, that you were stuck 3 hours. That 3 hours went by real quick because, one thing about Katt Williams, he gonna say what he say, and he really don't give a fuck. And that's why people resonate with him. Like he say shit, he walked down, in Los Angeles, nigga, with a gun in the baby stroller. I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. He don't need no bodyguards, none of that. I ain't got no money. I'm in the hood. You know what I mean? So he had a lot more to say. See, Katt Williams got a lot to say off his chest. He a few interviews that he was approached. Like he said, he can't. It's a cap to what he can say. That's why he choose to come on Shannon Sharp. He said, because he's saying in so many words, I can speak the truth from here? Because some people, like he said with Wanda, well, you just won this and won that, so we just dealing with your Grammy or whatever, and we're going to talk about that, and, this and that, to keep it on that subject. Okay, cool, I'm cool with that. But then she get on there and try to, throw a joke or two. And he looking at us like, bitch, did we just have a conversation? And he went in on her. Then he said they tried to kill him with a gun for real. Like, shit get real. Like, stop trying to play with people, man, on the air. I'm one of them type of dudes. You can't just play with me and think it's just going to go well, because he ain't got no filter on his mouth. What can you take from me if you're not giving me shit? You feel me? You can't take nothing from me. You're not giving me anything. You dig what I'm saying? You're not giving me anything. So that's how you have to look at that situation. You understand? He did good. And I'm gonna address some of the things like even with Ricky Smiley. I like Ricky Smiley, man. It is just I'm not a fan of his comedy, but as a person, I like Ricky Smiley. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not a fan of his comedy. Do I think Ricky Smiley funny? No. Would I buy Ricky Smiley ticket? No. If it's $20, yeah. Give me front row seats, yeah. And that's not no shade, but I'm just saying like he's not my type of comedian. Everybody have a comedian that they really like, and for me, my favorite comedian is Dave Chappelle. He's very funny. You know, that he's somebody I'll spend $100 and go to a Dave Chappelle show. Because you know he talk truth now, and he can say what he want to say with no filter, because people not gonna. We know who he is, with this comedy skit, and he just speak the truth. People get mad, he just don't care, and that's what we like when you dealing with comedians. You have to be able to say what you want to say, and I watched the Gilbert Arenas show, and he said something like, "Who's funnier, Cat or Kevin Hart?" And he said, "You can't really. It's kind of hard to say because Kevin Hart is a cap to what he can say versus what Cat can say. So he can't say, look at the little three faggots." I don't know if I can say that. He can't. But it's things like that he can't say. You know what I'm saying? I hope I ain't just catch a strike. See what I'm saying? Even I can't say shit. I ain't making no money. Shit, they'll strike my pay. Certain things he can say that Kevin Hart can't say. You can't discriminate. They done put a cap on comedy now. And he said something about wearing a dress. That's not no, people wear dresses in Hollywood. Shit, who ain't had a dress on? Eddie Murphy, Martin, Wesley Snipes. You know what I'm saying? Why is all these people wearing a dress? Even Dave Chappelle wore a dress. I know he said he didn't, but if see Dave Chappelle don't know. See, I'm older, but he played in a movie called Robin Hood in 1993, and he had a dress on. You understand what I'm saying? Now, wasn't no internet back then, so a lot of people might not, it's a younger generation. They probably not going to, look back on that and be like, oh well, he never wore a dress because you don't see it today. But Dave Chappelle did wear a dress. But see, when he did it, he didn't know where. He thought it was just comedy. He didn't know where they was going with it. First movie, he just getting to Hollywood. He thought it was gonna be a funny scene. He didn't know where they was going. They been doing this type of shit. Like I said before, Billy Ocean did Kevin and Queen, and now that I'm seen the video a couple of months ago, I see they were doing a blood sacrifice on the stage, and it'll blow your mind because you be like, damn, this is a good ass song. But when you start saying they doing rituals on the stage, shit, that was out in the 70s, 80s. So this been happening. It's just we didn't know about it. It was a darker side that we would sleep on, So shit was crazy, man. But yeah, Dave Chappelle wore a dress. He definitely wore a dress. And the Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying, man? Let me show a scene. Let me show you.
I should have never worn these shoes. This don't match my purse. Blinking, fix your boobs. You look like a bleeding Picasso. Oh, goodness gracious.
So yeah, he wore a dress. But I mean, keep in mind, this happened back in 1993. 93, you kind of didn't know where they was going with it. You understand what I'm saying? You just didn't know where they was going with it. So it's like, you got to keep in mind, Living Cutter, Jamie Foxx wore the dress, Wanda. Martin has a Nene. That's kind of what, people, and we thought it was funny comedy at the time. Because I watched that movie Robin Hood with Dave Chappelle. You can't keep him back in the day, man. See, TV was everything back in the day. You had, Sadie, Morny, Spider-Man, His Amazing Friends, He-Man, Transformer, GoBots, the Smurfs, the Littles, you know. That's what we look forward to, the weekdays. You had, your TV, the different strokes, give me a break, Fast of Life, Good Times, The Jefferson, what's happening, I'm talking about, late at night, All in the Family, you know, um, the weekends, Thanksgiving is Friday. They give you a Friday line up with Family Matters and, like the little Cosby Show, Different World. You know what I'm talking about? This is what we had to do back in the day. There wasn't no, cell phones. There wasn't no motherfucking internet to where you can, just get online and Facebook and FaceTime people. That shit was dead. Everything was based on that TV set. That was your life was back in the day. Shit, Sunday, what you got? Love Boat, Spy, what's the Knight Rider? The $6 Million Man, Wonder Woman, Incredible Hulk. We had shit that we look forward to. It was like that. What I'm talking about? That's what our life. You have Freaky Fridays too. Jason, Friday the 13th, the Serious. Freddy's Nightmare, Tales of the Crypt. We had things, Twilight Zone, Outer Limits. That was your life, the TV set. So, a lot of things we're not gonna get past a person that was born, in the 70s and shit. It's just not gonna happen. He remember things, like, hold on, bro. No, Chappelle, ho, bro. You wore a dress, bro. Yes, you did. Now, he wore a dress in 93. He got two more gigs in 93, movies. 94, 95, 96. He kept going, did like 15, 20 movies. After he put the dress on, that was his first movie. Now, a lot of y'all might not be old enough to remember, because I'm like, hey, it's, I can't recall that. Yeah, you wasn't born, nigga, or you was too young to remember. In 93, I was 17, 18 years old. I was in my prime, bro. Leaving high school, shit. You might have been, goddamn 2 years old or 1 year old or even not born. Some of you motherfuckers born in 95. So you wouldn't know this. If you tell me about some shit that happened in 62, I don't know nothing about that. I wasn't born. My mama know, but I don't know. So she had to tell me and had to research that. You understand? So Dave Chappelle figured like, hey, shit, 30 years ago, shit, who could, so many people who will remember that, like the way things go now. Once he figured out like, because he even said in his interview, hey, why is every man have to be in the dress? All the greats did it. Richard Pryor did it. Eddie Murphy did it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to do it no more. Flip Wilson did it. I don't have to do it no more. It was funny. Yeah, well, we thought it to be funny. I'm not doing it. And see, he stood on that shit. Once he figured out what's going on, let's say motherfucker like saying that, hey, you're in Germany and we want to get you on the bus, because we're in war. Let's get you to a better, country. And they put all the people on the bus and they took them to the concentration camp, which we know Hitler got them there, locked them all up and put gas in there and killed everybody. They say 100,000 million Jews or something. I'm just speaking in general. If it happened or if it didn't happen, you got to keep in mind that they thought they was going to a better living, a better place, survival. You know what I mean? So, unknowingly, they was tricked into doing something they didn't want to do. So, we don't know back in the day if Chappelle actually okayed that, co-signed that, like he knew what was going on, because, like I say, it's a Billy Ocean song, Carrie and Cream, big hit back in the day. In the 80s, big queen. I'm sorry about that, big hit. So our family watched the video for the first time and like a month or two ago, and they doing a blood sacrifice on the stage. Now, that same video, you don't see what's going on back when you younger. Just like if you watch a cartoon now, you see Tom and Jerry. which was part of the lineup, Tom and Jerry, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, Scooby-Doo, you know what I'm saying? Like, TV was popping back in the day. Shit, it wasn't no cable. When cable came, a lot of more the things came, on TV. They started doing Flavor Flav didn't even do the first reality show. It was another show that came out that just started filming people alive. It was boring as hell. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't edited or cut. It just people that's there. That's 5 6 hours. It wasn't entertaining at the time. But Flavor Love's not even the first reality show. You know what I mean? But that's one of the first shows that it kind of broke the ground for some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of that shit was edited, and it's like, but the first live TV show wasn't even live like that. I mean, that shit was boring as hell, bro. I forgot the name of it. Shit was boring as hell. But yeah, man, they doing blood sacrifice on stage on Kerry and Crane, and you watch Tom and Jerry right now. Back in the day, you laugh, you know what I'm saying? As kids, because you thinking it's funny, but now that you older, you see things that you didn't see when you was little, Watching Flintstone, it's a cartoon, like, you're a kid. You know what I mean? Your mind not developed, but once you get older, you be like, oh, I never seen, I realized something that I didn't realize. I seen this 50 times, but now I look at shit different. You understand? Just like when you're a DJ. I'm a DJ. I used to go to the clubs, party all the time. Had a good time, left like, man, I had a good time. Now when I go to the club, it don't happen like that. I'm listening to the DJ like, damn, he fucked up on that blend. No, that don't go together. Like, I can't even party no more. Like, I'm part of the, of the circle. I can no longer go to a party and, just be at a party and have fun like everybody else. I'm a DJ. I got it, man, damn, dude pretty good. I need to get my shit together. Well, he trash. I got him. That's what DJs do now. You judge other DJs the whole time you're at the party. You're not having fun. I mean, not saying that you're not going to have fun, but I really don't have fun because, shit, if you can't DJ better than me, what the fuck? You hear me? But Katt Williams, I believe what he said about Ludacris. He said what he said about Ludacris, with the Fast and Fury. See, Katt Williams one of them dudes that don't have a filter. He gonna say what he gonna say, and you ain't nothing you can do about that. You have to respect that. You feel me? Certain people doing better than other people. He didn't do certain rituals. He's not going nowhere. Like I said again, the things he said, man, everything he have is what he woke up, make him rich. If he want it, he can go get it. And if he don't have it, he just don't need it. And another thing, he said he talks to himself at night, every night. Like this is last night, do that, and I'm gonna actually try that. Like I said, I'm gonna try that. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, man, he went crazy on this thing. And did he break the internet? This shit gonna be played, They are, like I said, they already at 15 million views in 2 days, man. Shit, they might do 100 million on this shit. And he needed Shannon, Shannon needed him. Shannon need the views. ESPN, shit. Like I said, they get Pat McAfee 85 million. Shit, motherfuckers doing YouTube podcasts and YouTubes and shit, and that's where it's at. Listen to me, people don't even watch TV like that no more, man. They selling cable channels like, man, okay, well, fuck it. Just buy this for $10.99. HBO, Showtime, $6.99. We'll do Encore in. Back in the day, shit, motherfucker paying $2.50 for cable. Bro, motherfucker don't want that shit no more. Internet. You get your internet and people watching podcasts, people watching what's trending. YouTube is TV right now. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Nobody's sitting back. You might have something that come on like a Power, that people can get into. Netflix might throw a movie out. Okay, Tyler Perry did something, or he did this movie. You'll do that, but it's not glued. You're not glued to the TV to where, like, we watching New York Undercover and 21 Jump Street. Like, we had shows that we had to watch, and you can't miss it. Because if you miss it, that shit over. Ain't no reruns. Your reruns come on at the, the summertime. You missed this, you dead. So we have VCRs to where we have to record shit. You know what I mean? The VCR record. Sometimes it'll fuck up, won't record, and you gone and you come home. You be like, God damn. Because it was critical. So, time definitely changed. Because shit, you can, record shit now. Straight from the cable box. And now even that ain't good. Like now you can just look the shit up. That shit on YouTube. That shit everywhere. That's why the movie's not really doing that good. For something out at the movie, shit, why I gotta get up and go to the movies and spend $100 on popcorn and drinks and be sitting next to motherfuckers talking all in the movie. Nigga, shit, I'm at the crib. I order that shit on the motherfucking screen. Y'all want $15 here? I'm finna order this. Me and my girl finna watch this shit. Turn that shit off. I'm at home already. Eat my own food in my drawers. So life is a little different now. For the better, yeah. And speaking on Bernie Mac and when he said something about with Steve Harvey, I heard something back in the day to where Steve Harvey, Kings of Comedy, all of us in the car, all four of them, and Bernie Mac was like, "Hey man, what they doing in Hollywood is not good. We need to talk about that. We need to tell somebody, alert the people." And they said D.L. Hughley and all them, Steve Harvey said, they said looking at him like, "You really don't know how this work, do you? You know what I mean? You really don't know how this work." See, Bernie Mac, one of them type of dudes, he like Katt Williams, he gonna speak the truth. Chicago nigga, and I actually met Bernie Mac. He was at a nail shop getting his nails done. I used to go to this nail shop every Thursday and Friday, and they let me in because they knew who I was, the Koreans and shit. But when he come in there, they lock the doors. You can't come in there. All the doors be locked. He had his wife next to him. He had his security sit behind. My stupid ass should have did a video, man, like on some real shit. I wasn't even thinking that far. Like I said, we wasn't doing content YouTube, but yeah, I met him. I think I seen him twice in that nail shop. And I had called my wife at the time and like, "Hey, somebody want to speak to you." And it was Bernie Mac here. "How you doing, Miss Lady?" You know what I'm saying? And the Bernie Mac kind of like, "Hey, how you doing, Miss Lady? How you doing? This and that, that and that." I'm gonna get my deals done because at the time, he was my wife at the time, favorite comedian. So, she done met Tyrese, she done met R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? She had a pretty good run with me. She met some pretty important people, because I was out and about like that. But I did meet Bernie Mac, man, and like they said, with the king, I guess Cedric Entertainment and all them dudes was looking at him like, "Hey, hold on, let me turn this down." Like, "Hey, I don't think you know how this shit work, bro. You don't know how this shit work, bro. They don't work like that. You can't do that." And see, Bernie Mac was straight up. I remember this time he was doing I think we did the Bernie Mac show, and they was doing some type of good times shoot. The little boys supposed to be in JJ. They had the diamond there, and he's supposed to been taking some type of still photo shoot, and they try to get the little boy to sit on Bernie Mac's lap, and Bernie Mac like, "We ain't doing that." And then they try to come again to do it. He said, under the Chappelle ad, like, "Yeah, just come wear the dress." He said, "No. We ain't doing that, because what they'll do, they'll try to get you with a photo with the boy sitting on your lap, and then come back later on and say, yeah, he was touching the boy." So now that he's on your lap, even if that didn't happen, they try to do little tricks like that. Nigga, it's 3 other women in this motherfucker. Why are you gonna put the only boy that's in this motherfucker on my lap, sitting on my lap? In this room, sitting on the side. So you got to be careful. Like, that's how they get a lot of people in these trick bags. You do shit at the time, and you don't understand. 10 years, 20 years down the line, they say, "Well, yeah, he was touching this boy." And they get the boy to say some shit, and then you see that photo, and like, "Oh, this don't look funny." Well, he been touching the boy. They'll put a whole story out there that'll fuck your whole head up. And you be like, "What the fuck?" And that might not even be true. But a picture show 6,000 words, and see Bernie Mac was on top of that. You understand? You couldn't get him with that dumb shit. That show you how authentic. Matter of fact, let me show you this shit. Look.
Let me see that. Let me see that picture.
Oh, the pictures?
My mom makes the best fucking chicken.
Yeah?
Take it off and let's get this shit over with. Okay? We big boys. We pros. We want everybody to act like pros. That makes sense to you?
My mom makes the
Let me fight. Let me fight.
My mom makes the best
What's up, children? Hi, Jeremy. Hi, baby. Hi, Jeremy.
My mom and my dad make the best have style too, because my dad he can make some bacon and do Michael Jackson moonwalk at the same time.
Doing breakfast? You can't
Yeah.
eat that. You can't eat that.
He can. Yes, I can.
You
My
can't
dad-
eat no moonwalk.
My dad's coming Friday.
Why?
You don't want to see my dad? My real dad.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that other Mo. No. I want to see your Pepe. Yeah. Am I in the middle?
Yep.
Sweetheart, hold this for me, baby. Is that live?
It is.
No.
Oh,
Y'all ready, gang?
ready.
Rock real steady.
Actually,
We're pro.
on the lap. You're sitting. Did you wait?
No.
It would be her. Abby, isn't Jeremy on the other side?
Where am I?
I'm gonna show you.
Ow.
All right, Bernie. He's actually gonna sit on your
No,
lap. No.
no.
Okay. Do we have the apple
No, you
box?
put
We can
your
sit right
shoulder.
there.
No. No, that's right. It made you a moan too.
Send it, Jeremy.
What Adam found?
Hold on. Send it
What do they do, Bill?
Okay, like that. And
Your dad coming Friday?
Yep.
One ain't. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see is some bullshit. I mean, something that we are unfamiliar with, but we're gonna make this work because we're pros, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna. Yeah.
No, you have to look at like the pictures.
What picture?
Like that.
Props.
Is there props around here?
Oh no, please don't do that.
So yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all see that the little boy? They try to get him on there twice. They got the white man, the camera. It's a setup, bro. Bernie Mac wasn't on top of that shit, but they said Steve Harvey went back and told the bosses, you know, that hey, this guy here, man, he can't be controlled. He's saying this and he's saying that. You know, they say he ran back and said something, and they was like, D.L. Hughley really didn't want to get into it, but said the entertainer kind of like they asked him, and he like, yeah, he did. You know, they wasn't like, you know, throwing goddamn it, you know, fluid on the Chaco, but they just co-signed it like, yeah. They asked him, they had to, yeah. He said it, he did it. You know what I mean? But Steve Harvey, boss said, hey, look, this guy Bernie, and so he was jealous of him. Katt didn't bring that out, but I'm bringing it out. So that I been knew about. That been happened. So yeah, you know, don't even, like you say, D.L. Hughley, he was funny. You know, I like him. He funny. His jokes funny. He do real comedy. You know what I mean? I like D.L. Hughley. Steve Harvey, he okay. He got some corny jokes. He okay, but I don't think he funny. All that yelling, that shit ain't funny. And he did steal Mr. Cooper, Stilo. I used to watch hang with Mr. Cooper is funny. You know, he played on Martin. Man, I was laughing so motherfucking hard, dude. When he was the motherfucking drill sergeant. That nigga was so motherfucking funny, man. I fuck with Hank with Mr. Cooper, Joe. He's super funny in stand-up and his shows. He's very, very funny. Hands down, Mr. Cooper funny. And so when Katt saying he get his material from him, I'm like, okay. And see, that's paying homage to a motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know, and we know Mr. Cooper, you know, shit, hey, he been doing this shit for a long time. He do real comedy. You know? And he paid homage to Mr. Cooper. But I'm just saying, like, bro, you know, that ludicrous shit, Illuminati. Steve Harvey, Illuminati. You know, what he said about Martin, I can believe that. He's like, man, you know, we gonna do this. He, okay, yeah, I'm with you. Oh, you Martin, nigga. And they, what we talking about? Yeah. And Martin come back and try to put him in the dress. Like, oh, no, we ain't doing that. You know, and I believe the part about him getting raped in the washroom. I believe that part. You know, and you gotta keep in mind, you just coming to the business. A lot of people like, well, probably did that scene just to, and he's like, man, this supposed to be a classic. And like he's saying, being raped is not funny and nothing to be marked up, no matter who it happens to. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that part there, that was a classic part. And he said he wrote his own shit. So that's what made me like Money Mike. After that, he blew the fuck up. All his stand-ups are sold out. That Friday really gave him a platform. And you see what they had Terry Crews doing. You come home from jail, you supposed to be gay, you want to fuck Tupac. You know what I mean? So you can see where they was going with that movie. You know what I mean? And, you know, again, you know, I don't think Ice Cube wanted, he had so much say-so over that. Because, you know, he went back to talk to producers. I don't think Ice Cube was doing no shit like that here. He just came from America's Most Wanted death certificate, you know, talking that Black Power shit, you know, Predator. So I don't think he talking all that, you know, he made Horny Little Devil, you know, and all that shit, and Black Koreans, and, you know, he was talking that good shit. So that couldn't be under his umbrella. So somebody had to have a say-so over him, you know, final approval, you know, to get this shit pushed through, you know, with all, you know, and with all these writers and all that shit. So, I mean, you know, that go a long way. And Ice Cube don't want to get in it because he might like both of them. You know, like, hey, you know what, Ricky Smiley a good guy. They might got a good relationship. I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to get into that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. You know, but yeah, man, hey, that woke motherfuckers up. They responded immediately. Everybody responded. And, you know, people like Kevin Hart, you know, because him and Mike Epps just had some words, like, recently. Like, until you can sell more, you get your ticket sales up, don't talk to me. Well, Mike Epps ain't an Illuminati. He don't have no money. Man, listen to me. We seen Mike Epps in Chicago on Madison and Pulaski, going to tops and bottom. He's out there giving everybody $20. Here, man, here's $20, man. Go buy you something to eat. He just passed the $20 out. He passed out about $1,000. You know, this when, before Kevin Hart really hit the scene, Mike Epps was kind of doing this thing. But he was in Chicago on Madison Pulaski over there by tops and bottoms, passing the motherfuckers $20 out. Ooh, Mike, it's Mike Epps. And this one, like, he was doing this thing. You know, still doing stand-up. So, you know, that's a story that I can attest to, you know. And, you know, he cool, you know. Like, you know, so you're not going to tell that man until you can get your ticket sales up. Don't talk to me. Because, like Katt Williams said, nigga, you ain't been in the motherfucking room with me yet, nigga. We did 20, 25 years of stand-up comedy, nigga. When I walk in, nigga, you hold your head down, you walk out. You can't hold your head up to me, nigga, because you know what I'm saying, I'm a real man. I stood on my shit. I'm not letting these niggas open my ass up, nigga, for that little paper. Because once they do that, don't they destroy everybody? Who they ain't destroy, goddammit, that made it? Yeah, you can destroy Diddy, shit. You can destroy any motherfucker. You understand? Diddy? Shit, Diddy was a gatekeeper. And he got out of pocket one of the overheads, and they, nigga, let me show you, you know what I'm saying? You still a nigga, boy. You understand what I'm saying? Shit crazy, bro. Hey, man. That boy Katt Williams stupid, man. You know what I mean? And after this interview today, I respect him more because he putting God out there. I can't do nothing but respect the man. He speak on God a lot. You know, Shannon trying to cut him off real quick, but, you know, a lot of people don't want to hear about God. You look for views. He telling the truth. You understand? But he definitely got your motherfucking page up there. Motherfucker gonna be, you know, right now it's a time for him to take this momentum, start his own YouTube channel or podcast. That shit gonna blow the fuck up. Then he can say what the fuck he wanna say. That's what he need to do. Cause, you know, he'll get on there, he'll say some shit, but he ain't really got no steady platform. Motherfucker pull in and fuck with dude. He makes some real good money. But I didn't know he had a life like that either. You know, as a kid, doing this and that and that and that. I disagree with him, you know, disrespecting his parents or whatever, but that's how it was back in the day. If you can't follow the rules, you gotta get the fuck out. My mom put me out at what I was, 12, 13? I think I was in 9th grade. She told me I gotta get the fuck out. Cause I wanted to date this girl named Tasha Brown. You know? I wanted to date this girl named Tasha Brown, and she didn't like Tasha Brown because she thought Tasha Brown was fast. And she didn't, I guess she didn't know I was fucking at the time, but yeah. She put me out, and I came, I had to kick the door in and shit because I'm like, man, it's 2 in the morning. You don't want to let me out, kick the door in and broke and ran. But yeah, back in the day, you get the fuck put out. It ain't like that no more. You can talk shit to your parents and be disobedient, and they just don't say nothing. And that's what it's a different time frame, man. But that Steve Harvey shit, true. That's true, and I'm just basing off records that I got. That Martin Lawrence, I'm not knocking that, but Ice Cube put a lot of people on. He put a lot of people on, man. A lot of shit come from that Friday. And like you said, you got the Aspen Island, Chris Tucker. And we're talking doing a podcast on that soon. And we know Aspen Island is dealing with the little kids. And some notable names on that's supposed to be Steven Spielberg, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Chris Tucker. Who else was on that list? Who the fuck was on that list? There's a couple of people on that. This is an alleged list. It's not. They say Tom Hanks was on there. Madonna was on there. Woody Allen, we know Woody Allen was on that shit. He married his daughter. So we know he on there. But I need to, my next podcast going to be about the Aspen Island list. So y'all, check it out now. I haven't been live. Like I'm going through a few things that kind of, put me down for a couple of weeks. I'm in the process of, relocating. So I didn't really have time to do this podcast. But I'm going to get the Aspen Island there, before the Monday or something. I'm going to let this marinate. But, I'm going to be back on track, man. I do support, thank y'all for supporting. I've been dropping that hot mix. If y'all haven't checked out that old school hot mix, check that out. It's hot. I did 2.5 hours of that and uploaded. It is hot. Like, it is hot. All old school shit. Man, y'all need to check that mix out that I did right before this live here. It's my last video that I did. It's old Russ House School, Chicago. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm actually playing in the background. Man. But yeah, man, bro, hey, listen me. The Faison Love, we know they don't like each other. As I said before, it was said that he owed Faison Love $50,000 and he didn't pay him, and he's supposed to try to get Suge Knight to beat him up and kill him. Or he didn't say kill him, but I heard that he put Suge Knight on Faison Love. And we know Faison Love is a real street nigga. He was in the airport knocking motherfuckers out. He been in the spotlight. We understand that. So, we vouching on that they been having beef. He been on the Art Dialogue, which is talking about Tupac. Something about, and they bring people on that. And like they had Umar Johnson on there, which he shouldn't put Umar Johnson on there. He haven't been around Tupac kicking it. He came on there for his opinion. So I'm gonna have to inbox Art. This supposed to be about people that fuck with Pac, that been under Pac wing, that kicked it with Pac. Faison Love and Tupac was cool. They was close. So we get them type of people on there. But he already said last year that Katt the worst comedian, that ever, graced the mic. And, that's his opinion because, he not funny. But as a person, he talks some real street shit. So I fuck with him and shit. But, nah, he's not funny, though. But, yeah, man, shit crazy, man. And there's some shit out there with Kevin Hart saying that, he got the #1 gross stand-up or something over Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy responded. Check that clip out. Eddie Murphy like, he did what? He broke my record, and I ain't been in 27 years? Oh, well, I need to get back on the stage, man. I need to break Kevin's record now. I can't let you have that. Like, Eddie Murphy's still funny. But, like, Kevin Hart doing a lot of, how can I say this? projected numbers out there. And y'all gotta understand how projected numbers work. You know, they do something called the dark side of the music industry. Look it up on YouTube. And so what happened is, let's say that you get a record, right? And you want, they saying the record will always go platinum or double platinum or a diamond. You know what I mean? So what they do, they got a generating machine that generates fake numbers. Oh, he sold 80,000 in the first week. You don't know what's going on. And they exposed this on the dark side of the music industry. So a lot of motherfuckers they're saying they sold 5 million records, nigga, at 30,000 in sales in real life. But you don't know that. And now that he sold over 5 million records, it's like, damn, he really popping like that? So now you got him set up doing tours and shit, and you got security around him, and y'all, we sold out. And a lot of people that sit in the motherfucking concert are seat fillers, which we know what a seat filler is. Anytime you go to like a Academy Award or Oscar, there's no seats left. They got people that they pay to sit in the seats. Put you a suit and tie on, you know what I'm saying? Here, bring a date with you or whatever. Here, we're going to give you $200 to sit through this. Because when you start looking at a lot of them different Oscars, you see the same people. Just type in a seat filler, or you look on YouTube for anything. Interviews from a seat filler, and they'll tell you, oh yeah, man, I'm paid to sit down, at 4 different events in one day. Seat filler. So a lot of these seat fillers, it's projected. Like, these motherfuckers these many people ain't here. You know what I mean? But you're looking, you like, damn, all these people are important. Make sure you wear black. Make sure your girl have on, some glitter. Make it look like you're important. And see, the whole thing about it's like, but damn, if you're at the Oscar, who is this person? He must be important. We don't know this person. Yeah, he's a seat filler. But who played that word? What's Jana's husband name that played above the rim? Kyle played above the rim, the basketball player. And him and Jana was married, off Martin or whatever. But he played the movie seat filler with Kelly Rowland from Destiny Child. Look that movie up, and she thought he was somebody, and she's supposed to have been this famous, actress or whatever and that, and he tried out like he was somebody, and really shit. And that nigga, you stay in an apartment, nigga, you 3 days behind on rent, man. You know what I'm saying? And if she found out what he did, she probably wouldn't have liked him because of his income. She was higher, bigger than him. But yeah, them little movies that's out, it's true movies, man. Fucking you a seat filler. So, in the music industry, a lot of them numbers are projected, bro. It tells you that. So you haven't sold 5 million records. You sold 30,000 records. Your shit flop. But they're gonna, if you part of the party, then yes, we're gonna say you did 5 million. And you got to keep in mind, if everybody doing something or and agrees with something, it make other people flop. You know what I'm saying? To whatever that situation is. For instance, I used to do cable. I go on the block. I'm like, hey, we're out here today, and we're installing cable, for free, and we can send you a bill. Everybody's done it. Your neighbor, do you know your neighbor Mike? Yeah, I know Mike. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, he's getting installed right now. And Tammy across the street. And we leave here. We're going to do a Tyrone up the street. So we have a tech available to do you now. Would you like to have that style? Oh well, yeah. That's fine. How much would the bill be? Oh yeah, we'll send your bill $50 a month. Oh yeah, that's great. Sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna have a tech come. You think, what's your name, sir? Fill this out. It's like, if everybody doing it, why not? So that's kind of how that go. So Kevin Hart's talking about, you need to sell more tickets and all this, bro. All those numbers be projected, bro. You know what I'm saying? Katt Williams said, nigga, you did a sold out arena. So but he over here telling Mike Epps, nigga, until you do good on your ticket sales. Like, now it's like you throwing money out there. Like, no, bro. Stick to the art. Is you funny or you're not funny? You know what I'm saying? I don't think Mike Epps funny and stand up, but when he do his shows, his movies, some people more funny doing TV skits than they are doing stand up. Some people are more funny doing stand up. Like Chris Tucker's more funny doing, to me, he more funny at doing movies, you know, and then he is stand up comedy. Now I did watch the stand up comedy that he had, and he was somewhat funny, but you know, he came to Chicago. He wasn't as funny as we thought. The comedians in front of him was a little more funnier than him. But you can't, you know, it was what it was. We did at the Montgomery place, maybe right around rush hour time. He was hot. You know, rush hour movies came out, he was sold out. You know, he did 2 or 3 rush hours. That shit went crazy, boy. You know, and this right after the Friday. Friday put him on. So for a person to be like, cute and pale enough, nigga, he shouldn't have to pay you nothing, nigga. He started your career. Without that, a lot of y'all motherfuckers wouldn't be where y'all at now. It's a club in Miami. I'm a DJ, right? You have to get on the waiting list to DJ for free. You have to get on the waiting list to DJ for free because this certain club, a lot of celebrities come through there. Jeezy come through there. You know what I'm saying? Usher come through there. You know what I'm saying? You might have Glorilla, you know, people of importance coming out, and they always go to the stage where the DJ at. So now you on the stage DJing, and you holler at Jeezy, what up, baby? Let me get a couple pictures with you. It kind of help your profile out. So now, you know, when people book you, and you be like, you know, I just did something with Jeezy, it's like, oh shit, you know, he getting, you know, he doing big things, you know. So you gotta kind of like, you know, pay this dude now. You know, he fucking with Jeezy and Glorilla and all these people. They must be paying him $2,000 a DJ. What you charge me, bro? And give me $800. $800, that's fine, sir. Because, you know, it just, you know, persona, you know. Shit crazy, man. So, a lot of things that Katt Williams said, take it and apply it. You know, because he's a guy that's up there speaking his mind. He's not going to hold his tongue for nobody. He said it, he meant it. You understand what I'm saying? He said it, he meant it. And, I don't know, man. The last comedy he did, it was a flop. 100% flop. Like, I watched it. Some of the jokes that he doing, this wasn't funny. Like, I watched the whole, I'm not sure if I got through the whole thing, but it was pretty much unbearable to, like, kind of just, like, you know, listen to the whole Netflix. It was terrible. I'm going to keep it real. It was terrible. It wasn't the same. Like, a lot of things he doing, you got to switch it up a little bit. You can't come back in 05, 06. Yeah, I'm smoking weed and doing this. That's cool. We tired of the weed jokes. You know, give us something. You know, talk about something that's going on in life right now. Give us something. You know that we can go with. You know, we can't keep doing the weed jokes. And it's like, you know, you gotta come up to date with your material, bro. You know, talk about something that's going on now. You know, back in the day, he'd talk about the president. Everybody had something to say about the president, about the LGBT community. You know, everybody always has something to say. You know, everybody talk about weed. So that's a new day now. A lot of shit you doing back then, you can't really do no more. You know, so I don't know, man. Man, so yeah, look, I'm doing the Aspen Island real soon, and I want people to kind of like tune into that, because again, he said it's the Chris Tucker Aspen Island, and you know, like I said, if you take a plane to Disneyland, what you going to Disneyland for? If I'm going to Great America, what I'm going to do? Why I'm in Great America? I'm getting on the rides, right? That's why you go to Great America. If I'm going to the beach, what I'm going to do? I'm going to lay in the sand and get in the water. So if you're going to Aspen Island, it ain't too many things that's there but little kids. And like I said, I got to get the official list. So, you know, I'm not gonna speak on it until I really know who's really on there. But that's gonna be my next video that I do. I'm gonna start going live real quick. You know, once I get up to my 500 subscribers, I'm gonna start going live, and you know, y'all can just deal with me directly, answer questions on the spot. You know, we can go like that. You know, I interact with everybody. You know what I mean? You send something through the comments, I'm on top of it. You know what I mean? You know, be respectful, and you know, I'm gonna show that same love to you. You know, but yeah, man. Right now, in my closing, I think Katt needs to do a podcast right now. Because he got an upcoming, you know, venue that two of them that he's gonna do. So you know, he's gonna appear on some more podcasts. They might have him on Mad Hoffa. You know, he's gonna do a couple of appearances here and there. Right now, he hot. He gonna get a lot of phone calls. And what people looking at now, shit, he just did 15, 20, 30 million on Cuz Shay Shay. We need to get him on our platform and get them numbers up. They gonna have to pay Katt. Katt can charge $20,000 just to just come sit down with you now. What he just did with Club Shay Shay, bro, hey, he hot. Like when you go to clubs right now, Usher hot. You know, you play an Usher track, motherfuckers gonna get down. When he got too much, he's a legend. He's like, you know, something that's never gonna go out of style. Cause right now he's hot in the club and he ain't even making no music. He hot on this old shit. You understand? He's still hot. He can come to a club, it's Usher. Like, he hot. Even the newer generation fuck with him. The songs that's out, you know what I mean? And, you know, he brings some good. He brings some new shit out. But I'm just saying, the younger crowd that's out right now, they coming up on Usher. And that's not their era. You know what I'm saying? They ever might be Jacquees and all that shit. But I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? Katt Williams can charge $20,000 just to come sit on your platform. Because he just jumped up to 14, 15 million. He could have did that on anybody's platform. He could have came on the Jill Button platform. And he would have had some, you know, Jill Button probably could have got that 15 million views, which he needed, you know. But as he said before, I came on here because I can tell the truth. I ain't on Joe Rogan to where you can, you know, it's a cap to what I can talk about. Like he said, Wanda, but she tried to play his ass. Like, yeah, you just did an Oscar and this and that. We want to just talk about your performance and what this award mean to you and nothing else. And she get on there and the first thing she said was try to go in on his ass. He looked at her like, bitch, you know who you dealing with? And went in on her. He said they try to kill his ass with a gun. Real life shit. I remember all that shit was going on in the media. Her husband came, had a whole bang on him. I'm gonna kill you, nigga, for embarrassing my wife on the radio. But your wife couldn't really tell jokes. Some people gotta leave it on. She was trying to be cool with it. And she kept edging on, trying to throw it in it with a fake joke, and he let her ass up. Like, you can go to the gas station, you got $22. Everything Wanda got on, you can get at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? They even give you a thank you come again bag with it. You know, them little white plastic bags and shit. That you put your food in. Like, come on, man. Leave that man alone. Some people don't have it. If this is a person that don't got it all, leave him the fuck alone. Leave him the fuck alone if you're not ready for that. You got to get a motherfucker that's ready for him. You know, get a motherfucker that can throw them boxing gloves. Remember him, Steve Harvey had some shit going on to where they was beefing and, you know what I'm saying, Steve Harvey didn't want that smoke. He gonna eat Steve Harvey ass up. Remember they supposed to been doing a battle tour or some shit, but Steve Harvey ducked that smoke. You know? So yeah, man, shit. Can't be doing a lot of that shit, bro. That shit is not healthy at all. But at the end of the day, though, like I said, I want y'all to, you know, I appreciate everybody for subscribing. You know what I'm saying? For working it out with me. You know what I'm saying, on my content. Like I say, I'm gonna get back into giving y'all more content. It's just right now. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I'm doing some shit though. So, you know, you got to give me a minute on that shit though. But check it out. You know, yeah, Katt Williams. he did his thing, man. You know, man, he did his thing, and that shit he said like about Prince and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, Prince was very talented. There's a lot of things, you know, that he did and said that I was unaware of. So, you know, I'm glad that he did his interview. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm a log out and you know, you ready for this Aspen Island? I'm gonna do my research on that and I'm gonna bring that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna try to give y'all shit 3-4 videos a week, man. Just give me some time, man. I'm doing some shit, man. You know, y'all stay with me. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all push me to do this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, hey, shit come up and I'll be gone for 2-3 months, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all thanks for rocking out with me, man. But, you know, this is where it's at right here. You know, I got some more shit that I'm gonna drop on y'all after the Aspen Island, too. You know, so, y'all bear with me, man. I'm hearing though. But I'm gonna get up with you, man. Y'all stay up.